Everyone, here we go. We're trying this the second time. First time we couldn't get it to start, so we're starting again. Everyone, it's Brady Holland here with the Tyler Miller team at eXp Realty. You already know that. Got my co-host next to me, Connor Corrow. Great to have you here, my guy.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here.
This is the Fireside Chat podcast. The Brady Bunch shoots the shit. Got my boys here. We're just gonna shoot the shit tonight. We're gonna have a good time and just hang out. You know, it's a Friday night after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday, boys. Did you guys go shopping?
I didn't do a lot of shopping. No, I'm more of a Cyber Monday guy.
Yeah, me too. Cyber Monday is where it's at.
Couldn't agree more. All right. Anyway, well, let's do some introductions here. On my far right, we have Mr. Jack Gebhardt.
Hey guys, it's good to be here.
Welcome, Jack.
Glad to have you, my guy. To my left, we have Gabe Rodman.
Hey guys.
Gabe, how you been today?
You know, I've been great. It's been a great day.
Dude, it has. Couldn't agree more.
Certainly has.
Alrighty.
Feliz
So
Viernes.
let's just do a little introductions. You guys obviously don't know these three. You should know me by now. If you're watching this, you probably know who the hell I am. So with that being said, we're gonna start way over on the right. Jack Gebhardt. Who are you? What do you do? Where do you go to school? What's going on in life?
Right. All right, so I met Brady when I was in middle school, started being friends, and then we graduated. Brady became a realtor, and now I'm going to school to become a power lineman. Yup.
That's pretty, so you climb shit every day.
Yeah, I climb wooden poles. Yep.
That's alrighty. All right, Gabe. What do you do?
I'm just working at some warehouse job right now. I'm trying to save up some money, trying to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. Always a hard topic, so.
Money.
Yep.
Money. You know, wait. Yep.
Hey.
There it is.
Yep.
That's all.
Right.
That's
With
what's
that
on
being
my
said,
mind.
Gabe, so where do you see yourself in 5 years?
You know, that's always a tough question. I still don't know.
Dude, couldn't agree
It's
more.
hard. It's hard to tell.
Couldn't agree more. When I was doing a bunch of interviews in July to get into real estate, everyone would ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And there is this one clip I would think of on Family Guy. You know, Peter's getting an interview, and the interviewer asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And Peter, in his head, he goes, don't say doing your wife, don't say doing your wife. And he says, doing your son. Every single time I got asked that question, it's the first thing I think of. So you did good. You didn't
Don't
say doing your wife.
Yeah.
Or doing your son.
Doing your son.
Okay. There
Doing
it is.
your mother.
All right. Well, let's introduce the co-host, Connor Corrow. Sit next to me.
Corrow.
Connor, you know, what are you doing? What's life been like? Who is Connor Corrow?
Well, I go by many names. A lot of my friends call me Corrow. It's my last name. I've been called CC a lot of the earlier years from baseball.
Elementary school, baby.
CC Swag.
That's right, CC Swag. But anyways, after high school, I moved out of my parents' house a couple months after my grad party. It was in the fall, but you know, I moved in with a few guys from high school, and I got a job at a restoration company. I got an in from one of my buddy's moms. She's pretty high up there, and she's like a second mom to me. But they gave me an opportunity. I've been there for a year now. Today was actually my final day there. I got a opportunity elsewhere at a direct competitor. They're going to offer me a lot more money, and that's kind of what drives me is the money right now. Like Gabe said, you just got to – that's where it all starts.
Chase the
you know.
bag.
That's right. There it is.
Right
but
there.
yeah,
But, you know, honestly, congratulations.
Thank you. Autographs later.
Couldn't be more proud of you, guy. You've
Thanks,
been
Brady.
putting in the work, and I see that, and that's why you're the co-host of this, man.
Thanks, man.
Really
Hey.
proud of you, man. Just keep working hard, and it pays off.
Appreciate it.
Same goes for you, Gabe, and same goes for you, Jack. You know, just keep putting in that work, and it'll
Chase
pay
the
off
money.
in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not even about the money. It's just about the grind. Let's be honest. I love the grind.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
Work hard, play hard.
There you go. You got it.
Bingo.
Second time, and then
Had to
we
think
got
about it.
an audience today. We got Brandon Klein over here.
Brandon Klein.
Brandon, you wanna come say something in the
Yeah.
back? Yeah.
Brandon, come here.
Come on,
I got my mic right here.
Brandon,
Get him in
what's
the
up?
angle.
How you
Yeah.
been, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, everyone. Appreciate getting a little intro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just happy to be here, making sure everything doesn't go to shit while we're talking the shit, shooting the shit.
I love it.
I
man.
like
Shooting
that.
shit.
I thank you for being here. Sorry we don't have a fifth mic and a fifth headphone set, but
We'll make some room for you in some future podcasts
yeah,
for sure.
You'll
but,
be on. You'll be on.
But yep, Brandon's just gonna be in the background helping with the film and making sure everything else is
Just hanging.
groovy.
Shooting the shit.
Yep.
Just honestly shooting the shit. Alrighty. Oh gosh, we're getting some work text right now. That's not what we would like to see.
From the Tyler Miller team.
Yeah.
Tyler Miller team never sleeps. What do we got here? some house listings.
Yeah, Connor, you just want to take over for a little bit? I gotta.
Yeah,
What it
sure. Well, I don't know if we want to jump right into the Vikings game, but that's where my head went.
That's what I've been thinking
It
about.
was, like I said, it was my last day at work, so, it's a really chill mood at work. I was just transferring all my files over to Dom. He's my my co-partner there. He does the same commercial division as me. But anyways, I started my day off by watching the highlights, and Jesus.
Wait a minute. You didn't watch it last night?
I watched it, but, I was in Elk River at, when it started. I had to drive all the way home, so I watched, the first last 3 quarters, that is. But I watched, the 13-minute video of the highlights, and Jesus, that whole entire team is Jettas.
Dude, Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, Justin.
Unreal.
Monster.
Catches
Unreal.
anything. Hands
Dog.
have glue on his hands.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's every week there's a catch. It's like, dude, how did you catch that?
If we didn't have him last game, we would have lost. It was neck and neck, just tying up the score left and
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we're
It was
back.
like-
I
was
mean,
a
we
good
prevailed,
game.
though. We prevailed.
It
Got the
was,
dub.
It was better than that Cowboys game. We looked
Yeah.
awful.
Oh,
We won't
rough.
talk about
I-
that.
I don't
we
know.
really
really
won't
want to
talk
talk about that one. Oof.
I don't know. It was 2 different teams, and I don't really even think the Cowboys are that good.
They're not.
No.
I don't know. What you
What's
guys
with
think, so.
what's with Thielen getting hurt every?
Dude, he looks
every
fine.
play?
He
No,
played.
he's not hurt, but he doesn't get targets anymore.
Dude, he
And
doesn't.
Also,
Well, it's
do you,
not
do you
just
know
that.
how old that man is?
He's
I-
old, man.
Yeah.
He is old, but I do see him after every play. If he gets tackled, he's limping off of the field.
Yeah, man.
But then he still goes back in.
he's a badass.
He's still a dog.
I suppose. Yeah.
Great point. That
Glad-
is a
glad to
great-
have
He's
him.
still a dog.
DAW
Minnesota born
Dog.
and raised.
Mankato State. Shout out. With that being said, I don't know. I respected the Vikings. Cousins played pretty solid. Never been a huge fan of the guy.
He's a great quarterback.
I've been warming up to him. I
He's
just
been doing better.
after that Buffalo game, I immediately went on Etsy and I bought myself a Kirko Chains T-shirt, and it was
So much respect.
$30. But you know what? Money is
Did you guys hear that?
no factor when it comes to a Kirko Chains T-shirt.
Did you
know?
guys hear that post interview yesterday? He's looking to get a grill.
Really?
Kirk-
Yeah,
That's
give
his-
Daddy
that's his
Kirk his
next-
grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a
Yep.
grill.
How sweet would that be?
He throws it right in the pocket though and gives it to Jefferson every time.
Yeah,
Dude.
he's a dot, and
It-
so many people sleep on him. But
I'm glad we
It's-
have
it's
him.
not
as
a
not
prime
just-
quarterback.
time player.
It's not just Jefferson. It's the throws Cousins is making. To
That's what I'm
Jefferson.
saying. That's what I'm saying. He's a good quarterback, and people don't
He's looking
people
good.
don't like him.
He's looking good.
I like him.
I don't know. Can't get around how good he's looked. There's a couple times where our offensive line does not help him.
No, this is
He's-
definitely the best year the Vikings have been for a while.
Yeah,
since
2009.
Case Keenum.
Yeah,
Case-
Yeah.
well,
Sounds like Brett Favre, I would say.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
would Brett
Yeah.
Favre here, 2009.
I mean, we're 9-2.
9-2.
Yeah,
9-2.
You know what they say? Every Super Bowl contenders had one mishap in a game, and I mean,
Yeah.
we lost 40-3. Not saying we're gonna win the Super Bowl, but I got my seat picked out for the Super Bowl parade. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Should have been 10-1, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Nicolette Mall, here I come. That's where I'm sitting.
Oh, yeah.
All I'm saying is if we can beat either the Eagles or the Cowboys in the playoffs, we'll be set.
I wish
I
we
think
could
we'll
beat
make
the
it to the
Eagles.
Super Bowl.
It will be
Um,
the Eagles. We
I
will
wanna
be the
I
Eagles.
wanna
we
beat
need
the
it.
Eagles so bad.
We lost to both those teams, Jack. That's
Well, yeah,
I
that's
think
kind of kind of
mostly
where I
the
was
reason why I
coming
said it.
from. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Way to infer that.
I think the 49ers are good, man. I think they're better than people are saying.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
is, but
no.
I don't hear any news about the 49ers.
But
They're
I
just
think
almost like
they
under
are
the
good.
under the rug.
They're winning.
They're the
definitely
real
winning.
deal.
What's their record? Anybody know?
Look at us
Yeah.
football people know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. We're kicking this thing off hard on the football end, but that's all right.
This is like a
we
football podcast now.
we got plenty to talk about.
What?
I don't even know what I'm looking at right now.
49ers record?
Yeah.
Record.
They are 6-4.
It's a winning record.
Still a winning record,
But dude, I honestly think they're better than that. They're tied with the Seahawks in the division right now in the NFC West. So let's talk about the Rams.
Oh,
what
they're
the hell?
Dookie.
Poop.
They're the Super Bowl champions, aren't they?
They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's just
And now they're just choking their seat.
Yeah, I don't-
All I know is Cooper Kupp screwed me over. He is, yeah, man, he's hurt.
they always have their come down though.
He was a big person to pick if you're playing fantasy too.
Yeah, dude, it hurt. That hurt my whole team. That honestly threw me out. But I don't know. I think the 49ers are better than people are thinking. That's one of the teams I'm worried about, to be completely honest.
I'll just be happy if we make it to the Super Bowl, to be honest with you, though.
Honestly,
Are you
I
kidding?
would be happy if we beat the Jets next Sunday.
I'd be happy if we made it one round in the playoffs. I feel like we could be the best team ever, but
We did last year. Well, totally this year. The Packers suck this year.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah.
chance the Lions are going to beat
let's
us.
touch
Or
on
the,
that.
or the
Packers
Yeah,
suck.
Or the
The
Bears.
Packers suck.
yep.
Just
If you're a
straight
Packers
up
fan,
bad.
I'm not even sorry.
No.
Like, I am grateful that this
Well,
is happening to
they
you guys.
they
You
had
deserve it.
they had so many good years with Roger and just choked every year. So
This is
now
for
he's
the
old.
Packers.
Now he's bad.
Yeah.
This is for the Packers
Should've
right
retired.
now, right here.
For the Packers.
For the Packers. 'cause
Thank
they're
God.
so
How about the
bad.
wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah?
it
No, no,
give
no.
him
I'm not
one.
upset about it.
That's
I
for Aaron
love that the
Rodgers.
I mean,
Packers suck.
their season's down the drain.
From their
Yeah.
point of view, you got to play the sound.
Sorry, guys. Not
That
really.
sucks.
That sucks.
Not really.
All right, let's go away from hockey or football.
Yeah.
And let's go to hockey. I know me
Yeah.
and Gabe, we went to the Wild game today.
Yeah, how
It was
it?
awesome. It was awesome.
It was his first
my
Wild
first
game.
Wild game. It was
First
NHL
game.
electric. Electric.
How sweet
Oh
is
my
that?
gosh, I love that,
It's super
that
sweet.
stadium.
We had great seats.
Shout out Natso and Rafi for giving us tickets today.
Yep.
Love you guys.
You guys are awesome.
I've never been to a Wilds game.
Really?
Really, yeah, it's my first one was today. It was great.
Dude, it's electric. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't really grow up in a hockey family though, so
Neither did I. I
I
was a
guess I
basketball
just never
family.
had the opportunity to go to a game.
You've gotten on like skates though in your life.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
totally.
Okay,
I-
I was picturing you.
I can do like a little like turn around quick, like go backwards,
I
go
think
from
we
forwards to
have a-
backwards.
Oh, you
I think
ain't-
we
you
have a
ain't screwing
figure
around.
skater
Yeah,
in
like
our
I'm a
hands.
figure skater more than I'm a hockey player.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, you guys watched a losing game, if I'm not mistaken.
We did
did,
lose.
um,
We lost 4-3. Fleury he just looks old.
Fleury really let us down this game.
He looks pretty old.
He sold.
Which we
to say the
knew
least.
when we got him last year. We knew he was older. We knew he was on his downfall. He showed up in the playoffs last year. I'll admit that.
Just before, yep.
I've been to 3 or 4 games this year. He just looks slow. If I'm being honest, he looks slow out there.
Yeah, I have a fantasy hockey league, and I made the mistake of drafting this guy, and it's easy to see just looking at his stats and what he's done for my team. It's just not there.
Instant regrets.
First goal, weak goal. He just let hit right off his. To be fair, it was a bad bounce.
It was a deflected
Yeah.
shot from the Maple Leafs, which it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, but the second shot, all his fault.
Not
I'm
gonna
sorry,
lie, yeah.
all his fault. He went to go out and try and get the puck. He slid way too far and left the net wide open.
Which is, it is what it is.
It is what it
It's
is,
the
but
NHL.
yeah, it was upsetting.
Not gonna lie though, Kaprizov,
God,
he
daddy,
is so good,
daddy.
dude. Watching him in person, he's so fast. His passes are always on point.
You can
Always a
easily
dime.
tell, like, if they didn't have numbers or names on their jerseys, you
You
could
could tell
easily
who-
tell
Yeah.
that is him.
Yeah, 'cause that's how like over the top he is compared to everyone else.
He's on another level for sure.
He really is. And I love watching it because it's a good time to watch him play
Hell yeah.
the.
Do you guys watch any hockey besides Minnesota Wild?
No.
When
I
I was
do
at
not.
college, I'd watch. We had a guy from Colorado. Shout out Gabe Goodman. We'd watch the Avalanche, and dude, they're good. But
Yeah, that's a fun team to watch too,
uh,
just because they're so OP.
the only other team I'll watch is the Tampa Bay Lightning.
They're also very OP.
Shout out Nick Perbix, Elk River grad.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you're killing it. Not gonna lie.
Nick's on that team. Doesn't Jack play in the league too?
I think he got drafted by San Jose. Don't quote me on that.
I thought it was Anaheim.
You got drafted by the NFL
no,
or
no, I
the
think-
NHL?
Yeah, they both did.
I knew Jack did, but where did he go?
What?
Jack Perbix?
Yeah, Jack got drafted. I want to say Connor's right. The Anaheim Ducks. Let's.
I think it was the Ducks.
I think it was. If I'm.
He was
but
really
anyway,
good in high school.
His older brother Nick played for the USA Olympic team last year.
No shit.
Yep.
No
Yeah,
way.
Here
Yeah,
we go.
dude, he went to
Anaheim
China and
Ducks.
everything. Yep. Anaheim Ducks. Jack Perbix. He's at Western Michigan right now.
How
playing
often
college
does he?
ball.
How often does he play?
He doesn't. He's on the.
He's playing at college right now, Jack. But no, Nick's playing for Tampa Bay. He got pulled up this year. He got his first goal a couple weeks ago.
You're kidding.
Yeah, dude, he's
Wow.
doing really well. It's a really fun team to watch because I played play golf with him when I was younger, so it was cool to just be like, hey, I know that guy. But
Yeah, our parents would talk about that kind of stuff too, like seeing the kids they went to high school with becoming professional sports and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
just so beyond. And now we're
living
freaking
it.
old, man.
Yeah.
And
No, well, we're not that old.
yeah, I
Not
mean,
that old yet.
We're getting old, but
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like it's cool to see
Well, it
people
feels
do
like we were
professional
just-
things. And
Go ahead, Jack.
No, sorry.
Go ahead, Jack.
Continue.
Go ahead, Jack.
Well, I was just gonna say it feels like we were just like 14. Now we're like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
for real. I'm gonna ask a favor from Jack. Can you stop touching your mic?
Yep.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
My bad.
Those
No, it's all good.
those Snapchat memories really get me.
Oh
when you
my
look at them and it
God,
says
dude.
like 3 years ago, you're like, no way, it's 3
I'm
years
glad
ago.
you said the Snapchat memories thing because
Dude, those are amazing.
It hurts. It honestly hurts.
Connor,
Okay.
Connor, I have a picture of you and Matt Harv.
No way.
is that a year ago?
Is that at my
Yep.
house?
One
Whose
year
shorts
ago
are those that is
today.
at your
What
house?
were we doing?
And whose shorts are those?
I think it was a boys' giving,
Those were.
and Maddie
I'm pretty
showed up.
sure those were mine.
Wait, I have another
Thanks.
one that I don't want you to describe it, but just look at it.
Oh,
Okay.
My bad.
Oh,
Oh,
my
nice.
gosh.
Oh,
Nice.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I was gonna bring that
is
up.
that Josh?
Wait a minute.
That is you and me.
That's you. Wow, look at all that hair.
I-
Okay, if it was
um,
Josh, I would have issues, but it's you.
Oh, it's
which
okay. It's me.
Makes
It's
a lot
okay.
more sense. but-
Okay.
We're gonna get away from that because I don't want to look at that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
um,
put that away. All right.
Let's talk about the World Cup for a second.
World Cup. It's
you
called
guys-
soccer.
Do you guys care about it?
I just like the memes. They're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Gabe,
that.
I know you played soccer.
Yep, I do care about it. I just watch the highlights. I'm a highlight guy.
Yeah.
I don't really watch the games. My brother's really into it. He kind of tells me what goes on. USA played against England today, guys. Ended
Yeah.
up in a boring ending, a tie.
That's like some crickets. Not no cricket.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like cricket plays for like a week and then it ends in a tie almost every time.
According to my brother Sawyer Rodman, we had seven.
Oh my lord!
Our little
No
little podcast snack
way.
just got here. So
Oh my!
No way we're gonna
gosh.
eat this right now, are we?
Oh, that is amazing.
we'll show him. We'll show him real quick.
Show them the Zaza.
Yeah.
I might have to have a slice of that pizza.
Brandon just came down. Oh wow! Wow! Thank you, Brandon.
Pizza Man, right?
Whoa, what
Shout out
was
Pizza
that?
Man.
That was my
It's a factory.
my growl.
Shout out Pizza Factory for making us a bussin' looking pizza.
Yeah. All right.
Meat lovers.
These-
Primals. This is what we're having for dinner.
With that, with soccer on our mind, you guys been to a Loons game?
Really
Haven't
want
yet.
to.
They have a lovely stadium off
Dude,
of 394.
I've
Yeah.
only heard good things. I've only heard good things.
And they're not bad either. They're not bad.
What's that league like? That's just an American league. Right?
It's a different type of league. We do have some European players in the league. Yeah, Zlatan. He very good player in Europe, and he got bought out to play in the league, and he does, and he's very good. It's very good.
Wow.
This is kind of a sidetrack question. It's still soccer, but I'm just wondering, like, do these guys get paid similarly to an NFL player? Because it's like a world class thing. I feel like there's a lot of money that you need to spend on players if they're going to be coming from across the pond.
Yeah, I'm sure they get paid around there. Probably it's not as popular as football, of course. Football, basketball. So they probably get paid a little bit under that, but they're still making some bank.
Yeah, I bet the USA team's probably making way more now just because as soon as they mean something, as soon as it's a World Cup, they're going to commercialize the hell out of it and
Yep.
just throw a bunch of Pepsi commercials and stuff. And
Yep,
Pepsi,
yep.
they're all getting, that kind of money, the Pepsi
Yeah.
money.
Honestly, couldn't
Shout out
agree more.
Pepsi products, especially the Mountain Dew energy drink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we're-
never even heard of these until tonight. What is it?
Yeah, shout out to Mountain Dew. You can sponsor us next episode. This is a Mountain Dew Energy. I've had quite a bit of these at the office, but I don't know. It tastes like soda. They advertise on here equal to 2 cups coffee, 5% juice, 0 sugar, added some zinc, vitamins, etc. But
I like it.
Go
I
ahead,
like
it.
go ahead and give it a little.
It doesn't make me feel like
Little
shit after
tongue dip.
either, so I think it's a pretty good energy drink.
as
for
opposed to actual Pepsi.
for how much
Yes.
caffeine's in it.
gut rot.
It's a pretty good energy
Dude,
drink.
that's pretty solid.
So
Yeah,
why do you? I'll try it. So why do you guys go for this compared to other energy drinks?
Like I just said, it doesn't make me feel like.
Doesn't it make you crash like a Bang would?
Yeah, no, like makes me feel good, versus like
So
having
it's
like
drugs.
a gut rot or
Yeah.
like
It's a good taste too.
It does
caffeine
taste pretty good, I'm
crash.
not gonna lie.
And there's 180 milligrams in there too. Which
And
is
there's no
pretty nice.
sugar. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Yeah.
pretty healthy one.
Pretty
Oh,
healthy.
as far as
Mango
that
Dom.
goes.
Yeah, as far as energy drinks go.
Wow, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Mountain Dew. Please sponsor us.
Pepsi products.
Alrighty.
Pepsi products.
Let's transition away from sports. We talked a lot about sports.
Yeah.
You know, we love sports, but can get boring from time to time.
Oh yeah.
So with that being said, Jack Gebhardt, question for you. Are you? I don't
Shoot
know
it.
I don't know if you're ready for this.
Shoot that shit.
Shoot the shit.
What's the best compliment you've ever received in your life? From
Well,
who?
personally, I'm a male,
Yep.
so I don't really get compliments. I can't really answer that question.
Hold on.
Okay, wait. You're telling me you've never got one compliment in your life?
Not that I can like think of
Really?
at the
Maybe-
top of my head. Well,
From grandparents.
From anyone, man. Your parents.
Yeah.
I gave you.
my
a
mom
compliment
says
today.
my mom says I'm handsome sometimes.
That's really nice.
She's a nice lady.
I gave you a compliment today, even.
I compliment you all the time, Jay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well that's what I'm saying.
It's not
like
the
it's not like
nicest,
it's
though.
not like something
Well,
I'm just
you're-
gonna like remember.
Hey, how about let's all give
And-
Jack a compliment.
Yeah. Okay. Gabe, you want to start?
Well, this
Yeah.
is just too much,
Yeah,
guys. It's
Jack.
too much. It's
Jack,
too much.
I
It's
really
too
like
much.
your, I
Remember
really
this.
like your mustache. I know you've been trying to grow it out for a long time,
It's
and
a-
now it's finally starting to look great.
Okay, I appreciate that, but also it's like I'm growing it out as a joke for like No Shave November.
It still
'Cause
looks
it's
good on
pretty
you,
thin.
man.
Satirically.
Yeah.
It's a satirical mustache.
Okay, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Jack, I'm really proud of you for how hard you've been working at getting your linesman degree. You're working your ass off.
That's
man.
not
I
easy
see
shit
that, man.
either.
Yeah.
Like
Thanks,
living in
no, thanks,
Wadena,
thanks.
like for so long, like
Yeah,
that.
dude. You're putting in the work.
That's
and I'm proud of you.
enduring.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm really excited to be done. I'm kind of getting sick of it because it's just the same thing over and over. Like wake up, go to school, then go to work, then wake up, then go to school, and go to work, and then go to the gym sometimes. But those are like the only three things I do.
We got
that
to
and
talk about
hunt.
the gym a little bit later too.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
But that was your compliment. Am I
Yeah,
ready for
yeah,
mine?
you're-
Oh, we're
you're
still
up.
doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, we're
Jack,
doing it.
I really respect your boldness, and I think you're one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Just growing up, like it's always you making the memories. You know, just
Aw.
the craziest, like shit that nobody else would do. You make a really good burrito, I hear.
Oh
burrito.
my
Burrito. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
that's just what
You
came
did
to my
not
head.
just say that.
We don't got to go about the burritos, but
You know the burrito. You know the fucking burrito.
I
Yeah,
literally
some of
I
our-
just got it like after you guys started
Oh
laughing.
my god.
but
a
stuff
good
like stuff
burrito.
like that. Like
Got some
nobody
sour
does that, and
cream.
it's so funny. Like in sophomore year, you and we were like this. Like you were the only guy that would go to Burger King with me. We're both broke as hell. We got $1 in our bank account. We're like, yeah, we'll take 10, chicken nuggets, and
You know,
You almost said McNugget.
You know, it's really funny you say that because one of the questions on this list we got going here is, what is your favorite memory from high school? And you know what I said to the boys earlier? I said when me and Connor used to sneak out to get lunch.
He did
at
say
like
that.
Taco
one of your
Bell.
Did
favorite
say that,
memories?
man.
Yeah, I said that favorite memory from high school because I couldn't really think of a lot, but that was definitely
No,
a
it was-
top
that was the
highlight.
life sophomore
All right.
year.
Well, Connor, what's your favorite
Until
memory
we
from
got
high
caught.
school? What is your favorite memory?
You want to do
from
that
high school?
question, or do you want to do the other question?
No, that's yours. Right there,
What
right
is
now.
your favorite memory?
Favorite memory from high school?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Do you know, or does Gabe know? Gabe, you got a favorite memory?
Favorite memory from
I
high
don't,
school.
honestly.
Honestly, man.
See, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
hard. It's hard.
You can't really
I-
just think of one.
Yeah.
I think
Same with the compliment thing.
one of my favorite memories from high school is spending so much time in the clay room with Hughes and
Yeah.
Jack.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
big time.
It was a blast. We would literally just make clay and do nothing
Shoot
else.
the shit with Hayusen. That's why he's
Honestly-
got to get on this podcast.
I was
we
just going
get-
to say
we
that.
have
Do you
to
know
get-
how much my life would be fulfilled if Damian Hewson were to sit next to me on this podcast?
You better make
will
sure I'm
send
here for that day.
I will
I swear
send
to
him a
God.
link to this podcast. So, Hewson, when you're watching
We're
this,
calling you out.
please come on the podcast.
We
man. It would
won't,
be-
give away any of your personal information if
If you come on.
If you listen to every command we use.
But I'm not gonna lie, that was one of my favorite memories.
You know,
from high
Yeah.
school.
you know, it's really
Houston,
hard.
You're the man.
When we text you, it's really hard to get a hold of you, and you never text back.
Dude, he.
If you call him, he's not gonna answer. He's too focused on
Even
his
though he's
clay
got
and
the
his
watch
students.
and the
Yeah,
newest
guys, I have
iPhone.
every Apple product out there. Just saying. Do you remember when he was bragging about
I
that?
do.
Yeah,
Dude.
he had the giant like Apple TV
Yeah,
thing.
yep.
Dude, has this little stylus and
He's got it all.
Love that guy.
He's got it
I'm
all.
not gonna lie. I
That's a
absolutely
good
love
memory.
That guy.
He's a great guy.
Great guy. Shout out to Houston. Well, since we're in high school, who's your guys' favorite teacher? Elementary, high school, middle school? Who are we talking about?
Wow. Any grade.
Emily
agree.
Petrowski.
I want her to watch this.
Emily Petrowski, you were the best teacher I've ever had. I
Wow,
love you.
that's
That-
so bold.
That
Wow.
or Houston, they're pretty close though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Her or Houston, but I feel like Houston shouldn't count because he was like a clay teacher. He wasn't like we had to do his class. You know what I'm saying? It was a great class, but it's
He-
not like we had. It
was-
wasn't a general.
He was
is what I'm
more of
trying to
like
say.
a friend.
Yeah,
in
he
high
was
school.
a friend.
He was a friend
awesome.
in high school.
We just go to his room, throw some clay.
yeah, and it's a studio, so you know people are just doing their own thing, and so you can just walk in there at any time of the day.
Yeah.
What's going on, Houston? You want me to run some pug for you?
Yeah, we would do so many
the
like
pug machine.
we would do
Yeah.
so many chores for him.
Oh,
He better
just
have
to
loved us.
hang out in there. It's great atmosphere.
it was
And
fun, yeah.
I remember you were rapping ski mask. You're like some ski mask song you had in the studio, like in the surround sound after school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still got it.
my purple pickle up in the wind. You gotta love ski mask.
Yeah, shout out to ski
Dude.
mask.
Slump God.
I'm gonna have to go with one of my top 5 teachers, Mr. Wold.
Ooh,
I
so
didn't
we're not
have
just
him.
talking high school.
Dude, no, we're talking
No,
every
any
grade.
grade.
Mr.
Yeah, he was
Wold,
good.
6th grade
I didn't
science
have him.
teacher. Dude, he was a good time.
He had the best stories. He was such an interesting
my
guy.
gosh.
Like he was from Alaska. and-
Yeah.
Remember
well,
when he came to school? He crashed his,
his car, bro.
Yeah,
And he's got a selfie of him upside down in his car because he flipped his car on his way to Powder Ridge to go skiing. He
Oh.
flips his car.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
probably-
that,
and
bro.
he took
He
a selfie. That
He seems like a guy that would drive a Prius and then flip his car. But
And
I
go to
didn't.
Powder
I didn't
Ridge.
get to have him, so I don't really know him that well at all.
Really, dude, I'm sorry, honestly.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a conversation with him. I had to have that. I don't really want to say his name now, but I didn't like him. He was the alternative teacher for 6th grade. You know how there's always one class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I didn't like him.
I never had Sears.
I see yours was a good
He
time.
was actually my rally teacher. Best.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Mr. Wold was my rally teacher.
We were really close. I would go there for study hall instead of going to study hall every time. Like you would have to get a note for middle school or study hall to go there too.
Yeah.
And then he would just give me pride tickets like nothing.
Oh,
like he just
Pride
handed them
tickets.
out.
Dude,
that is a
remember when we had
throwback.
like the box and there was just Pride tickets filled in there?
Yep.
From everyone turning Pride tickets in.
Oh,
You could
yeah.
buy like a sofa to sit at the talent show.
Yep.
Dude,
that was the
speaking of
big
talent
thing.
or like a fast pass for lunch or something.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Remember the talent show 6th grade?
Was that the one where that I feel like his name is Trey?
No.
Trayvon or something?
Dude,
You did it.
I performed
Yeah,
at
you
the talent
performed.
show.
Was it the thing
do?
from the English teacher?
From Kermis.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Remember the little ring thing?
Yeah.
Yo, who
Oh
was
my
it?
God, I remember
Holy shit! I
Me
know what
and
he's
That
talking
was
Eric
just
about.
Ulrich.
unlocked.
Me and Eric
memory.
Ulrich performed at the talent
The
show.
spinny
The
rings.
spinny
thing.
ring
Oh
things.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
I
That
can't
was a
believe
good
that.
time.
No, I think
I still can't believe I did that.
yeah, that was impressive, Brady.
Dude, I don't think it was. I think I was a complete loser for that.
I mean,
No one really
you're
cared.
extremely talented.
It was.
Thank
It was
you.
I
6th
mean,
grade.
you can't golf in the talent show, so I mean,
You can't. No, you can't golf. But that's all right. Alrighty.
That'd be
Let's,
pretty cool though.
My favorite teacher. This might be controversial, but
Really? Wow. All right. Let's hear it.
Miss Brooks.
yeah.
Dude.
Miss Brooks. How do
Get out.
you guys feel about that?
You could say she's the nicest teacher, but I couldn't say she's.
But you could also say she's the bitchiest teacher. It's either or.
Yeah.
I get both.
It depends who who you were to her. I feel like
Yeah.
Dude, I only had her online.
she was just such a forgiving teacher.
I was in
Yeah.
her homeroom.
Her or Miss
4
Horton.
years of Miss Brooks.
4 years.
Four
Oh,
years.
that could be a little bit much.
Yeah.
I had BO. That was
Yeah.
Yeah,
terrible.
you guys had some really solid homeroom teachers.
Dude,
Gabe,
I
who do
don't
you
even
have?
Keely.
That's I don't know if yours or mine.
I think
is worse.
Brandon
Yeah.
had him too.
Yeah,
He had Mr.
for me-
Keely.
Shout out Mr. Keely. hey, but Brandon, shout out Outside Recess. That's his band. Shout out Outside
Oh yeah,
Recess.
dude. I had it for history. I remember him talking about that. That was great.
He was more of a video player than a history teacher. He would just throw some shit on the
Yeah.
TVs.
One time he put a movie on. I fell asleep for
Pull
the
up the stuff.
entire class right when it started, and then Parker Kidley woke me up 2 minutes before the bell, and I was like, "Hell yeah, Parker! Awesome! You
dude,
woke me up."
I'm not
And he
gonna lie
didn't. He
right
never
now.
knew.
You guys remember, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, I'm like, hey, yo, Jack, don't touch your mic. He's literally fucking holding his mic right now.
Yeah,
He's holding it.
he's like
he likes to
you
fidget.
hear all the little...
Yeah, yeah. He likes to fidget.
I'm sorry. I just
Yeah,
wanted to lean
just-
back, and then I
Yeah.
can't be trusted with holding it because then I just
Do you
start
want
playing with it.
like a fidget or something? I can give you my scratch out.
No, I just wanted to
Just
lean
start flipping
back.
this fucking coin. I don't know, man.
God,
Oh,
guys,
not on the table.
I'm not that
Not
kind
on
of.
the
I'm not that
table.
kind of boy. Okay, I
He's
was
a
just
fidget
holding
boy.
it because I wanted to lean back, and
Jack,
then it like.
Jack, you're a man. You're not a boy. True. Alrighty. All right. While we're talking about school.
Meow.
Okay. While we're talking about school, let's what's your favorite field trip you ever took in school? Elementary, middle school, high
That's
school.
also
Doesn't
a good
matter.
one.
What's your favorite field trip? Jack, you go first.
Me first again.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't say Wolfridge.
Do not say Wilfridge
well,
sucked.
I kind of liked it. I
was
liked
good.
it.
Dude,
I
I didn't
liked
even
it.
go. I didn't even go.
Okay, I'm
Then
not
you
gonna.
can't say it
say
sucked.
it
Dude,
sucked?
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't say it
stayed,
sucked.
I stayed back. You know who else stayed back? Harley Lucas. Me and Harley Lucas started dating that week because we stayed back. Yeah.
Everybody
That's
leaves, and you
how
just
love-
find the
how love
first
arises.
woman. God,
He's on the prowl.
classic Brady move
Okay,
there.
okay. I don't really want to count Wolf Ridge as a school field trip though, because we were. It was like a whole week.
That was a
long.
whole week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Valley Fair. Our fifth grade year.
Fifth grade year, Valley Fair.
Hell
Hell yeah,
Corrow.
that was a good day.
Connor
Oh
Corrow,
my
fifth
God, I
grade.
went
You
with you,
remember Valley
Brady.
Fair? You remember?
Oh, Bailey
you were-
Phipps. She was freaking out, dude.
Dude,
she.
I died.
I
Yeah.
found out Bailey Phipps loved you that day because
I died.
you died.
I
On,
died.
on
and the
the
people
wild
in line.
thing.
Explain.
The
No,
wild
it
thing.
wasn't at the Wild
No,
Thing.
dude.
Oh, didn't
No,
you
wasn't.
faint?
It was at the Chicken
Dude,
Shack.
I blacked out.
He,
I was out.
he fainted.
I passed out.
He drank a whole bottle of vodka.
It
No,
was
no, not
certainly
even
a
As a
close.
fifth
scary.
grader.
It was a scary time.
No. Vertigo hit me, man. Vertigo hit me hard. We go on the little loopy boat thing.
Oh, that one's the worst.
Then we go get some chicken strips. We're in line.
You didn't even make it.
I pass out. I'm on the ground, and the people behind us were like thinking I was joking about it, and we're like,
I
"Dude, get
think-
up!" And I'm literally like shaking on the ground, just out.
I think I was ordering or something like that
Yeah.
as you were falling over, and then I turn around and you're seizing and stuff.
Yeah,
It was very, very scary as an 11-year-old kid. They gave us like buddies, so we could
Yeah,
walk
me and
around,
Connor
whatever.
were
And
buddies,
we
yeah.
we buddied up, and yep, my buddy passed out, and Bailey Phipps came to the rescue. Oh, my mom's a nurse or something like that. You know, some BS or
Yeah.
whatever.
We're in
and
fifth grade.
she's just curdling you, and
I think
It's
I think
okay,
I
Brady.
had I think I had
happened
Luke
here?
Hansen as my buddy.
Dude, we
Good
gotta get
choice.
Luke on the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your favorite
field trip.
field trip in high school besides Wolf Ridge?
We went to
Or not high school, anytime.
Gosh, it was a zoo. We went to a zoo. I don't know if it was like Como or it probably wasn't.
Minnesota?
It was Como.
I think it was Minnesota.
Okay,
Probably
yeah.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah, we went with that, and I was with Blake Douglas and Easton Christian. Shout out to the boys.
Was that for the Spanish class one?
Yes.
Yeah, that
And
was
we
definitely
did
the
little
Minnesota
packets
one.
and
then.
stuff, but
Minnesota.
yeah, gosh, that was like junior year actually. It was junior year because we were in Spanish 3, and that's when you get the field trip, whatever.
Yeah,
But
all those months leading up to that field trip, I was really hoping to see a giraffe, and they didn't even have giraffes at that zoo.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, like how can you have a zoo without a giraffe?
That is
You have to go to the
brutal.
Como if you want to see them. And then they're all sad at the Como because they don't treat the animals right at Como.
All right.
They don't treat the animals right at
Let's
zoos.
not get
Yeah, this is getting
Let's not get
political. Yeah,
Cruelty.
this is getting
All right,
political.
all right.
Makes me sad.
Dude, I loved the Science Museum.
Okay.
You stole
Dude,
mine.
I
You
loved the
stole
Science
mine.
Museum.
Okay.
Going to the Science
That's pretty
Museum was a
fun.
blast.
Yeah, it's
When-
always
when
a
was that?
blast.
Dude, I don't know. We went like
Seventh
every year.
grade,
Like,
right?
we went.
went
I
a
feel like we
few
go
times,
every
yeah.
year, but like I love that place. Like I want to go today. Me and Gabe, when we drove by it, when we went to the Wild game, I'm like, I want to go there.
Yeah.
Dude.
When I was walking out after the Wild loss, I'm like, we should have just went to the Science Museum.
Just went to the Science Museum.
Do you guys mind if I go potty quick?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah,
All right,
go
okay.
go potty.
I also gotta take my sweatshirt off anyway.
Do you want to bring the mic with you?
That's probably a bad idea.
You know what you should do though? You should get some pizza. Put some plates together.
Yeah,
Some pizza.
grab some plates.
Give everybody a piece of pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be wonderful.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man. Maybe have Brandon help you out.
What?
Yeah, Brandon can help out. Yeah. You can eat some pizza, my guy. Oh, you
Brady,
did? What's up?
I think I have a question for you.
Yeah, hit
If
me
you don't
with it.
mind
Yeah, no, you're
turning on to
totally
the next corner here.
Yeah, for sure.
I just wanted to have you touch a little bit on, because we when we started the podcast, we all kind of said what we're doing and stuff like that. You didn't really get to dive in too much into that, but
Yeah,
I am
for sure.
awfully curious what it's like working for the Tyler Miller team, what it's like having those kinds of role models in your life. What have you learned? What where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are you working
Doing
towards?
Doing your son.
All
Very
right,
good
well,
answer.
I better get on that because
Very good answer.
So here it is, man. Honestly, dropping out of college, doing
Mm-hmm.
real estate, scary decision. Not gonna lie.
definitely.
Didn't know where my life was gonna go. Didn't know if I was gonna be broke. Didn't know anything. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Make the decision, join the Tyler Miller team. At this time, if you ask me if it was a good decision, I would say it's the best decision of my life.
Wow.
Honestly, couldn't be happier with where I am. Tyler and Blake, they all are just. Blake Geyer, shout out to you. You've taught me so much. The first 60 days I was on the team, me and Blake closed, I want to say 10 deals. I was there every single appointment, and I learned so much in 60 days. It was incredible.
So this is your first 60. You closed 10.
First 60 days, I'm with Blake. We closed 10 deals together.
That's impressive.
It-
So, what kind of responsibilities do you get in your first 60 days? Because obviously you don't have any experience in the field and stuff, and
Yeah, no.
running a business you'd obviously have some concerns given it.
Yeah, no. So my first 60 days, I was still getting my license.
Mhm.
So it was a lot of studying.
A lot
and
of school.
A lot of schoolwork. But I would, every single appointment Blake would have, showings to, buyer rep to, closings to everything, final walkthroughs, inspections.
there.
I was there, learning everything, asking questions, honestly just being a sponge, trying to just
Yep.
learn as much as I could. And I learned so much.
Still learning.
Still learning today, dude. If you're not learning every day, you're not doing it right.
I love that. And I said that earlier today, actually.
You got to learn every single day.
And if you're not, you're wasting time.
100%. But with that being said, now that I've been licensed for, I want to say it might be a month today. I've been licensed for a month.
Congratulations.
Today. Thank you, man. I gotta.
What button is it?
What button is it?
There we go. Good job,
Thanks.
Brady.
Yeah. No, I got my first deal closed. I had a showing today, and I called Blake right after. I'm like, dude, I feel so confident in my showings. I know what I'm talking about. I know what to look for. I know the best way to make my client happy.
Thank you, Jack.
And one of the big things is, I'm not here to make a bunch of money. You guys have said multiple times today, it's like, money, and for me, it's I love putting people in the place they love. It's the best thing about the whole experience for me is, shout out Jennifer and Tim. We have a closing next Wednesday. Got him into a house, and the conversations we have even today. He shot me a text yesterday saying Happy Thanksgiving, with him with a Snapchat filter of a turkey, and it's like that connection and that relationship I made makes up for anything.
Absolutely.
Money can't pay for that, man. It's like I made two really good friends, and I couldn't be happier for that. Working in the real estate business, it's crazy, man. You got to work hard. The market's down. There's not a day I feel like I haven't worked in the last 3 months, which I'm totally okay with. We got to figure out whose mics are what right now.
I know.
I'm mic 1. Gabe's mic 2.
I think I'm 3.
You're 3 and you're 4. Okay. All right, that's better.
Yeah.
Why?
We can hear the chewing.
The chewing. And that's our viewers are just gonna plummet right
Yeah.
there. Just
Was that me too?
that's why I was worried
Nah,
about the pizza thing.
It was Gabe, but it's okay, Gabe. We love you.
It's fine.
Yeah, dude, your mic's off. You can't.
Anyways, I'm back.
Yeah, Jack, welcome back.
It was a good potty break.
No, we're just
Good to hear.
talking about the real estate business, honestly, and just kind of where I'm at and kind of what I do. Really.
So,
you got a question?
yeah, I got a question about
All right.
realty actually.
Yeah, you hit me
so
up.
I was wondering, so when the economy's like down,
Yep.
how badly does that affect you guys as realtors yourselves?
It affects more like the interest rate. When inflation is high, like it's been, the government will raise interest rates to
Right.
combat the inflation rate. In October, we had inflation go down. Interest rates dropped. Interest rates were looking like they're declining. So once honestly they're at, I want to say 6.5%, 6.6% right now. But the people we're talking to, we're seeing lower interest rates, 5.5% by the end of Q1. But no one knows what's going to happen tomorrow. It's kind of just what the economic specialists are saying about the market. With that being said, I think there's going to be a pretty aggressive spring market. A lot of people I'm talking to right now, they're like, we're waiting for the spring when interest rates come down, which is just how it is sometimes. I wouldn't want to move in the winter either, but
I have another question.
yeah, for sure, hit me.
How far does your company span, land-wise?
We've had, shout out Blake, I know he's done a deal in Ely, Minnesota.
So do you go everywhere in Minnesota?
Everywhere in Minnesota, Micah.
Okay.
We,
Gotcha.
Ely north of Brainerd.
Ely is boundary waters, like, dude, you're almost to Canada.
okay.
So what about like Duluth?
Yeah, dude.
Because I'm gonna have to buy a house eventually in Duluth.
I was thinking something very similar. I mean, this is back when I worked for the company I worked for.
You're
but
gonna live in Duluth?
They had a franchise there, so in my head I was like, I could just transfer over here and do this, but they didn't pay me enough, so I had to go.
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm gonna do after. Not this year. I got so once the fall comes, like a whole year after that, that's when I'm gonna have to probably buy a house. Yeah.
I would recommend buying a house versus renting because that.
Equity.
Well,
bro.
that's what I'm gonna.
That's what it is.
That's
And
what I'm gonna do my first year though, while I start making money. I'm actually gonna live with the college boys like Joe and Benny and
No way.
swear to God, yeah, Neil.
Dude.
6-man house. It's gonna be crazy. I'm
Wow.
gonna be the only one with full-time job while they're just going to school.
Are they going to be able to pay you?
Well, what do you mean?
What? He's
We're
renting a
all
house with them.
we're all renting. This is what
You're
I'm saying.
renting, I see.
For this first year.
Well, I think
Then
you
I'm gonna
should
buy a house after that.
buy a house with whatever you have, and then have them pay your mortgage.
Dude, he's not gonna get qualified right now.
Yeah, I don't even have an income.
Yeah.
I got an
have some
income,
kind
but
of
right now
income.
I'm working 12 hours a week while I'm going to school.
Yeah,
So
dude,
I don't think that's
he's-
gonna qualify.
Yeah, he can't buy a house right now.
The fact that I can qualify for
this what
fuel
we-
assistance definitely means I'm not going to qualify for a house.
Oh, 100%.
No. And I don't really want a mortgage, to be honest with you.
Dude, here's
I
the
think I'm going to
thing.
buy my house in cash. Yeah?
I think everyone just was like, what the fuck are you
No,
talking
I
about?
swear, my brother's friend, he became a lineman, and he bought his house in cash 2 years ago, and my brother's 6 years older than me. So it took
Okay.
him 4 years to buy a house.
Yeah, so you're gonna rent for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If I were to buy a house, I would have to use mortgage, but I don't know if I want to.
Here's the deal, man. So
So
you're
what to
paying
think
rent. Okay, you're paying rent, right? So you're
Yup.
paying. What are you gonna pay for rent?
I don't
Estimate
know.
it.
Right now, I'm paying $200 for rent, but that's because I live in Wadena.
Okay, well-
Duluth would probably be like $600 a month.
700 a month, right?
With utilities, yeah.
yeah. We'll call it 750. Okay.
$750 in Duluth?
750 a
That's a
month.
lot.
Yeah, dude, it's 750.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude, it's not gonna be fun.
It's a desirable area.
But with that being said, 750 a month. What? Someone pull up a calculator.
Well, either way, I would need to work for a while to build up an income if I'm going to get a mortgage.
So 750 a month. You want to live there for how many years? We talked 4 years, right?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Well, I have to live there for 4 years for sure. Otherwise, I might go live
That's
somewhere
a
else.
hell of a down payment.
So you're paying $36,000 that you're gonna be
For 4
paying
years.
For 4 years, right?
Right, yeah.
So
Without your utilities and stuff.
yep. So that's $36,000 you'll never see again.
That's true.
That's
Yep,
somebody
yep.
else's.
Very
so
true.
when you say you're afraid of a mortgage, say you're paying $750 a month for a mortgage, right?
Mhm.
Is that realistic?
Didn't
Didn't think so.
it depends how much down. It's realistic. It can be. Yeah.
Well, okay, let's think about it this way, though. I'm
That's
paying
not what
30.
I'm asking if it can be. Is what you have seen
I have one client. Their mortgage is like $900.
That's the lowest.
Well, see, I don't have to buy like an expensive house right away
Exactly,
either.
exactly.
And during that 4 years, I'll probably make like $100,000 a year.
Okay.
For those 4 years.
Yeah. But my point is,
36.
my point is, you're renting the $36,000 you see.
Okay, but if I get a mortgage, is that going to be more money with the interest?
What do you mean?
Paying off the house. Is it going to be more than that?
More than that?
Yeah.
I'm confused by the question.
Okay, so like I get a mortgage and I'm paying off the house.
Yep.
Year
So
by year.
you're paying off your principal, and you're paying off your interest rate, right?
Right.
The thing is, with a mortgage, right? You're paying your loan, right? So every time you pay, it's taking money off your loan amount, right? Which is the money that you're paying.
Interest on.
You pay the money. You're paying your budget for the mortgage. Say you sell the house, you buy a house for $150,000, right?
Okay.
You pay $36,000 for 4 years, right? Part of that's your interest, right? Part of that's your principal. With that, you have what? $150,000 when you bought it 4 years ago. Prices go up, houses go up. Say you sell it for $230,000, right?
Right.
You just made what? $80,000.
I guess I'm kind of following, yeah.
Yeah.
So you just pay it off as soon as you can, is what you're saying.
Nope.
No? You're not saying that?
No.
You're saying like, well, you're talking about the profit.
You're talking about we're talking resale value right now.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah.
You
I want to
can't
actually buy
You can't resell your rent, is what I'm trying to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't gain equity and you gain money from renting. Where a mortgage you can. I know a lot of people are afraid of mortgages out there, but do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I feel like it depends how fast you can pay it off, regardless. Because like
what
my
the
parents,
fuck does that have to do with anything?
I'm saying like my parents have had a mortgage for like 20 years.
A 30-year fixed mortgage.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, it was 30 years.
30
that
year
sounds
fixed
like
mortgage.
so
Yep.
much extra money
That's
you have to pay.
a great photo. Oh my god, dude, that was a good time.
Thank you.
30-year mortgage, right? You don't have to pay it off, Jack.
You can get a new house without paying off your mortgage.
You can get a new house
Right, but you still have to pay the mortgage off eventually.
when you sell your house.
Well, you're going to continue living. Your expenses are going to remain the same. It's almost like a savings account. Like each mortgage is like a deposit, and then someday you're gonna not have that mortgage anymore, and that lump sum of money you've been paying your mortgage for 30 years, that's gonna be your cash. So if you sell that house, you've got $750 in your back pocket. That's gonna be in your checking account. I mean, you'll get taxed the hell out of it if you don't buy another property.
Yeah, it's an asset.
Exactly. So
Yeah, great way to put it, Connor.
thank you.
I think people are gonna understand that. I think a lot of people are gonna be like, "What the hell is Jack talking about?" But that's okay.
Maybe I'm just bad at explaining what I'm thinking in my head. I'm just a dumb linesman.
No, you're not dumb, Dan. You're not dumb at all.
And I think a lot of people can relate to these kinds of questions. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good to
no,
ask them and
yeah.
get them answered, because that's like,
Because I know a lot of people out there that are afraid of a mortgage, especially with higher interest rates. But there's so many programs right now to, combat that and stuff like that, and honestly, just refinance when they come back down.
can I ask you one more question while we're on this topic?
Yeah, for sure.
What are the benefits of a first-time buyer? What kind? Because I know like a first-time buyer, that's like a phrase. You
Like
know?
a first-time home buyer, yeah.
Yeah, and like banks will give you certain incentives, low interest
down
rates.
payment assistance and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Elaborate.
honestly, it's exactly what it sounds like. Down payment assistance. You're
That's the only
you're
benefit.
getting your down payment assisted. There's a lot of benefits, I guess. It's your first time home buyer. I recommend working with a realtor that knows what he's talking about.
Like the Tyler Miller team.
The Tyler Miller team. Shout out 6 Star Experience. Working with someone that knows what they're doing and can explain the process. Because, we just assume that people know the process
Yeah.
sometimes. And that it's not true,
Especially first.
Yeah, you have no
First-time
clue
buyer.
what you're supposed to do.
No idea.
That's why we have the 10 steps to buying a home. Step 1, pick a realtor. Find someone that you know, like, and trust. Step 2 is getting pre-approved. You're talking to a lender. You're seeing what you can afford for a house. Step 3 is, refining your search, setting up a home search. Realtors can use the MLS, Home Spotter, stuff like that. Step 4 is you're viewing properties. You're taking your realtors, showing you houses, and you're going on showings. Step 5 is writing a contract. With the Tyler Miller team, we do a lot of things to make your offer stand out by doing different things, which is good because you want your offer to stand out. Because if you're writing an offer, you want that house.
Right.
We're gonna make sure you get that house. Step 6 is getting an inspection. After you get your offer accepted, you have an inspector check the house, make sure you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And that's one thing I really recommend for first-time home buyers is, you don't want
an inspection.
Is an inspection, dude.
Really?
You want to know what you're getting yourself into.
So it's not just another large cost that I'd have to.
I mean, it's $500.
Okay.
But it's $500 checking for a $400,000 house.
True. Yep.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
want to
it's
know.
just a fraction.
See, I thought it was going to be way more than $500.
No. Shout out Jeremiah. Awesome guy, knows exactly what he's doing.
He's an inspector.
Yeah, he's a great inspector. I did a Fireside Chat
Shout out
with him.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But get your house inspected. Know what you're getting yourself into. Know what the problems are. Know what problems might come in the future and stuff like that.
Step 7.
Step 7 is getting an appraisal, which is I did a Fireside Chat today with Jake Matfield. Shout out Jake. About appraisals, and that's a lender orders an appraiser to come in, appraise the house, make sure that the bank is giving you a loan that's worth the house. Sometimes in a seller's market like we saw last spring, appraisals were coming in low, so you bought a house for $420 and the appraisal was at $400,000. Because it's a seller's market, you had to pay over that price, so there'd be like low appraisal gaps where the buyers would have to pay the $20,000 extra to cover that appraisal, which just happens in a seller's market. Then step 8 is refining and understanding exactly what your closing costs are going to be, so you have the right amount of money to bring to the closing table. Step 9, you go through a final walkthrough. Your realtor will walk through the house with you one more time, usually the night before closing or the morning of closing. Just making sure your house is exactly how it was when you saw it the first time in your showing. There's no new broken windows or anything like that. And then step 10 is, you're at your closing table, you're signing the papers, you're getting the keys, and we're celebrating. So
Mazel tov.
Pop the champagne.
Feliz Navidad. Well, Brady, I think after those 10 steps, you have earned yourself a piece of za.
Yeah, dude.
If you want to mute yourself and have a piece of za,
Dude, I think
I'll move
I'm
forward
gonna-
with this
yeah.
next question
Please
here.
do, man. Please do.
Gabe, this one's going to start with you because I feel like your response I'm going to be able to relate to a lot. But
Okay.
yeah, let's see. What is an insult that you've received that you're proud of?
That I'm proud of.
An insult that you're proud of. So,
The two shortest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
yeah. So, it might not be about you being short. It might, be something else. But I guess the question's kind of asking, somebody's noticed something about you, but you take pride in this certain thing.
Yeah, I have a perfect one for this. Honestly, I thought I didn't, and it all just came rushing back.
Naturally.
But I was in a team sports class for Lashowski, right? And we play certain games. This just happened to
Shout
be
out
basketball.
Lashovsky.
Yep. This just happened to be basketball, and not sure who the kid was. I was playing against him. I was playing defense, right? And I steal the ball from him. I block his shot, and he goes, "You're pretty sturdy for a short guy."
Yeah, and that was like a mixture of
Yeah,
the
like-
compliment.
I was
So
like,
the-
okay.
So the compliment is you're sturdy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
The insult,
Yeah, start dancing.
the insult and the compliments are.
yeah.
You're sturdy, but you're short.
Yep. Pretty. I'm assuming he meant like strong, or whatever. But it
You're
was
a base.
It came off a little weird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, even with basketball, I feel like maybe it's because we're short, but I feel like I am just so cracked at defense versus anything else. Like,
Hey, you're right.
I am
You're right by the ball.
I'm so close to the
You
ground.
asshole.
You're closer to the ball than taller.
I'm closer to the ground.
You're closer
It's-
to they're like dribbling.
If I squat and I get in my athletic position,
You're at the
my
ankle.
chest is
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and
Right
we
at the
inches
ball.
from the ground.
have
Yeah.
a lower center of gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Move quicker. Shuffle those feet.
Yeah, the hand to eye coordination, or like the ball movement, the dribbling and shit. I can't get that. My legs are. That's a great excuse for me. My legs are too short, but fitting a ball in between my legs is not as easy as it would be if I'm 6'7". But
Tell it to Spied Web.
anyways, that's another topic. But Jack, do you think you could answer that question?
Any
You got an answer
insults
for us,
as well?
Jack?
What's the question?
Insults that made you proud.
Did you have your za?
Yeah, dude. I
Devoured that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You want one?
Yeah, I want some za.
Jack, go ahead.
Might
Finish
as
your
well,
insult. Let's go.
get me while Jackson.
Well,
All
keep
right.
that.
Jack, let's go. Come on. You and me.
Well, I just don't really.
You don't have one, do you?
No, I have to think about. How about you do your answer while I think
Dude,
about mine?
I don't even know if I have one.
That's a tough question.
It's a really tough question. With that being said, I'm just going to move on to a different one. What's the one meal you could eat the rest of your life? I know my answer. Hands down, steak. Steak.
I love steak. What's your favorite kind of steak?
Ribeye.
Yup, I was gonna say
Bone-in
ribeye. I get it at Walmart at least once a week. I get the 2-pack
Oh, my
every week. So I have a steak twice a week.
Dude, bone and
Every week.
ribeyes. T-bone. Have you ever had not a T-bone, tomahawk?
I have had a tomahawk. Probably, I'd say that's the best steak too.
Dude, tomahawk, you literally are Fred Flintstone out in here.
You could just pick it up.
Just
Yeah,
You know?
Jack, steak's great, but the fact that you said once a week, you buy a 2-pack of steaks.
Yep.
2, you buy your steaks at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Walmart.
Dude, it's
I'm in
Wadena.
college and
It's
I'm broke.
The
Wadena.
bargain store.
First of all, there's only 2 places to shop
Thank you.
for groceries in Wadena, and it's Walmart and Super One. In Super One, not to hate on you guys, but you're pretty expensive for your steaks,
Really?
especially. And you know what?
For
Walmart,
everything. For
Walmart
everything.
steaks, their ribeyes are pretty marbled. They're pretty thick too. I get the thick ones. They're good, and if you hate on it, you're missing out.
Texas Roadhouse bone and ribeye.
You can make any steak taste good if you're
Texas
good at cooking steak.
Roadhouse bone and ribeye.
Yeah.
Polo, the day after Polo.
That
When we
was-
worked at Polo, you remember that?
I felt like a badass.
Oh
We're just
my
wearing our Ralph Lauren polos. Want to go get Texas Roadhouse after work? Oh, yeah.
Right.
Roadhouse.
Dude, they texted me the other day. The
What?
managers,
Polo?
Amy, Andrea, and,
What'd they say?
Nicole.
Marco.
They're like, "Oh, dude, we're so proud of you. You're killing it." I'm like, "Thank
Aw.
you, dude. I want to get them on a podcast."
That'd be weird, but I'd watch it. I'd watch
It'd be
it.
hilarious. I love them.
I'd watch it.
Good times.
I don't like that one that liked you a lot. I don't remember her name though.
All right, we're not gonna say any names.
Oh,
No
that's
names.
true.
Yeah,
That's
no
true.
names.
Probably a bad idea.
All right, let's do a little draft. What do you guys think?
Ooh, it's draft time.
It's
draft.
draft time.
We're gonna need that. We're gonna need a round of applause.
It's draft time. You ready?
Oh
It's
yeah,
draft
money
time.
moves.
All right,
Draft time.
Brandon, who's got first pick? Bum 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 bum.
First, second, and third, and fourth.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do the order.
Yep.
Gabe's first.
Gabe's won. Gabe got one.
Let's go.
What's the draft though?
Candy draft. Best candies.
Favorite candy you have to pick.
Favorite candy.
We're doing a draft of
Yep.
3 of them.
Normal draft or just,
We each have 3
not a snake
picks.
draft. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to 1. So who's 2?
Okay, so 2, I will go with. Brady.
Brady.
Oh hell yeah. Yep.
Yep.
3 and 4.
Oh come on. Is he gonna just go right down the line?
Who's he gonna pick?
I would never do this.
Oh,
He's
that
totally
means
gonna
Jack's
pick me.
3, Connor's 4.
All right.
Yep. All
All
right.
right. Let's hear it, Gabe. First one.
Gabe, first pick. Here we go.
All right, here. I made a list just for this. Let me pull it up real quick. All right. You know,
It's lifesaver.
classic, but always reliable. This is what I gotta say about this pick. I really enjoy this pick. This pick reminds me of childhood. Reese's peanut butter cups.
I love that pick.
Ooh,
Honestly,
great pick.
That's a good pick.
Yeah,
You know,
a good
my
pick.
mom would hate that. She hates peanut butter.
That's a sin.
I don't like peanut butter either.
That's also a
But
sin.
when it
A
comes
lot
to
of
Reese's
protein.
Reese's peanut butter cups,
You like
I
them?
like them, but I just wouldn't like eat peanut butter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Of course.
Maybe no, definitely a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but anything else besides that, no.
Yeah. Peanut butter crackers. How you feel about those?
Nope.
Really?
No,
All
thank
right,
you.
All right, let's move on. Round 2 here. Brady with the pick.
It's not round 2 yet though.
Pick 2.
Pick 2.
Round 1, pick 2.
Pick
Yep.
2, Brady. Kit Kat.
All right. I like
Also
I
a
love
really
a good Kit
reliable
Kat.
pick.
These
you
are
can't
both-
really hate on
Love a
Kit
really good
Kats.
Kit Kat.
It's good crunch.
it. I'm thoroughly surprised that the top 2 picks are chocolate. I am surprised.
Really?
I will say.
You can't go wrong with that
Yeah,
with
It
chocolate.
is what it is. Jack, you ready?
Yeah, honestly, out of all my 3 picks, I don't know if I'm going to be picking a chocolate one. Depends on what you guys pick. But my first pick, if we were actually doing a draft, I probably wouldn't pick it first because nobody's going to pick it. But it's my
actually
favorite.
we're doing a draft. So
We're doing
what-
it.
So I should
Bring your
pick it right
best.
now? It's not
Bring
my
your
favorite.
best.
Yeah, you want.
Bring your
this
best.
is your
Bring your
starting
best.
lineup.
All right. If this is my best, then I'm not
This
I'm
is
not
your
going to
point
pick it
guard.
first because
This
you
is
guys
your
aren't.
point guard. Right here. This is
Well-
your point guard.
My point guard.
This is your
This
point guard.
this is your you bring your best.
Okay,
bring your
my
best.
I'm just gonna say my favorite candy then first because.
It makes sense
Okay,
to me.
go.
All right, my
Go.
favorite candy, which you guys wouldn't pick, would be lemon drops.
Lemon
That is-
drops. That is
Lemon drops?
out of left field.
100%.
That is.
Honestly,
I love
could've
my
got
lemon
that.
flavored
that is an
candy.
1800s candy.
You could have got that in the 5th round.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I
there's
bet I
not
could
a
have gotten
fifth
that in the
round.
10th round.
You didn't do the draft right.
Well,
Idiot.
I'm pretty confident about my
Round
next
one,
my
you're-
next pick.
All right.
You lost.
Well, that was an L. Connor?
I think mine is going to be. It's not a chocolate. However, I will say that chocolate is my favorite, but I got to draft this one right away because the chocolate ones are going to come later. But I'm going to say the long strips of those Airhead strips. You know, the rainbow strips.
Okay. Yeah.
Airheads.
Kind
You guys know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
kind of like fruit by the foot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
but they're like a foot
yeah,
long.
yeah.
Do they get like the sugar?
Yep, full of sugar. yeah.
One year for your birthday, I bought you the bite-sized ones.
Those are also something I would draft. So-
I'd say they're kind of like the same thing, though.
All right.
No,
All right.
no.
Yeah, they're a little bit
Thicker?
thinner,
Chewier?
The strips are thinner. and
Yeah.
they hang from your mouth, and
Yeah. You like that fruit roll kind of deal.
What the
Yeah.
hell is going on right now?
Your mouths are watering right now talking about that.
Okay, here we go. Gabe,
Round 2.
pick one.
All right. My round 2. I don't know if you guys are gonna know this one.
Really?
It's. I can't find them anywhere anymore. I got them from this one holiday gas station. They're called Shockers. They're a sour candy. They're shaped like sweet tarts, and they come in like the little paper roll, and they're delicious. If you know,
Really?
you know.
Wow.
That's all I gotta say.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
All right, Brady.
Oh, I'm up. Oh, that's scary.
Is he gonna pick another chocolate one? I think so.
I'm not.
Okay, what is it?
We're going to go Mike and Ike's.
Good pick.
Okay.
Dude, I
Classic pick.
Classic.
I love
To
a
go
good
to.
Mike and Ike.
I don't. Sorry,
Damn.
Well, that's a you problem.
it is. They're just like a very
Jack,
simple
what's,
sugar.
are we picking a candy from the 1800s or the 1900s?
Yeah.
What do we got here?
Please tell us here.
I think this one might be the 1800s.
All right.
Oh my
No.
god.
Nah, no, it's got to be 19. It's totally 1900s,
What do
but
we got?
early 1900s for sure. I'm gonna go with root beer barrels.
Oh
Dude, that's
my god.
1600s. Like
That is like the hard candy root beer barrels. You think that was 1600s?
I
Yes.
think Thomas Jefferson was sucking on a root beer barrel.
I think you need to look it up. Look it up.
I honestly
You got an
think
old soul.
Jack's got the worst.
Certain.
worst
Damn, you guys
couldn't
really
have gotten
coming at me
worse.
like that.
Connor.
Bring us back. Bring us back.
Let's do this. You ready?
All right, round 2.
Yep.
My pick
Yep.
is Zotz. That is an arcade candy
Zotz.
spelled Zott.
That's the hard candy that like fizzes from the center.
Yeah,
right?
it's got like a
those are
fizzy
good.
thing in the
yeah,
middle.
those
Yeah.
are good.
Shout out
You know-
Vika,
Yep.
by the way.
Shout out Vika.
Did she give us the Zotz?
Yeah, dude.
She gave us a lot
so
of.
many
She
She
Zots.
gave us
Russian
like
candy
the
in there.
Russian version of Zots.
Yeah, I
It
don't.
was crazy.
I don't think those are Russian, but
Dude,
they
I
might
don't
be
know.
an equivalent.
No. Zots aren't Russian, but she had like Russian version of them.
They were good.
They were good.
They were good,
They
man.
smacked.
Invented.
Shout out Vika.
Invented.
All right,
Founded.
Gabe, what do we got here?
All right.
Third pick.
For my last pick.
Early 1900s.
What did I say? I said
Wow.
early 1900s.
Wow.
I said it wasn't
You did.
1800s, but
Alright,
it's going to
okay.
be early
All right,
1900s.
all right,
Alright.
whatever.
All right.
It's fine.
All right.
I know my candy.
Dude.
Not going to pick it if I don't know it.
Dude, shut the fuck up. You picked lemon drop and root beer barrel. You don't know shit. Gabe, what do you got?
I'm gonna pick for my last pick in the draft.
So
I'm picking
mean.
the juicy drop pop.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Juicy
that.
drop pop.
That's just a little like the
Yep.
yeah,
you
oh
squeeze
my-
a little juice
yeah.
on the
Not to
sucker.
be mistaken with baby bottle pop.
That was on my list. That was on my list. It was a hard toss up.
Yeah.
Baby bottle.
So that's like the one that comes on like the little tiny little miniature popsicle stick and has an indent in it.
Yep.
And then you
Yep.
squirt it in the indent
Yep.
and
Yep.
lick it off.
Yep.
I was always disappointed by those because there's never enough juice in there to finish
Oh
the
my
thing.
God.
Ever.
You gotta conserve your juice,
How
man.
many
do.
licks? How many licks is in a lollipop?
Just one if you watch the commercial.
3,984.
Dude, that's correct.
That's a lie. I totally made that up.
Good job, Jack. Alrighty.
Final pick here.
Final pick. Crunch bar.
Also a
love-
classic.
And you made fun of me.
What?
That's all I gotta say.
Dude,
Made fun of me.
I think a crunch bar is a great pick.
It's a great pick. He's saying it's old. That's what he's saying.
No, I'm not.
1938.
No,
That's not that
I
old.
wasn't making fun of how old it was. I was making fun of how low tier the chocolate
That's why I
candy.
love-
Crunch bar is not low
Dude,
tier.
there are so many I could have picked from because we have lemon
Milky
drop.
Way, Snickers, Butterfingers. There's so many, and you pick Crunch Bar.
You picked lemon drop with the first
because
pick.
that's what my
Root
grandma
beer
used
barrels.
to give me.
All right.
I like root beer. Fuck you.
All right.
Okay,
Jack,
whatever.
Jack, what's your last pick?
Let's hear it.
I.
We just take
It's
sugar
such a
cane.
hard decision
Sugar
because
cane?
like there's so many I wanna pick.
How's that? That's all chocolate.
I'm not gonna pick a chocolate one.
Dude,
I do like my
You're-
chocolate candy.
You're
though.
on the clock.
Sorry,
He's
all right.
about to pick like the strawberry candies
Five.
that don't have a name.
Four.
They're just always at grandma's.
I would have picked that.
Two.
I'm gonna go with gummy worms as my final answer.
Dude, you made up for your fucking draft order. I'm not gonna lie. That was a great pick. I'm
Alright,
so
yeah,
proud of you.
sorry.
That is a good pick.
There was a
Yeah.
lot of options I wanted to pick there, though.
All right, last pick of the draft.
Oh,
with
there
Connor
they are.
Corrow. What do we
Airheads
got?
Extremes. That was my first pick.
Yep.
Okay, just confirming.
Um, Well, Connor, you're up.
I'm
Last
on
pick of the
that.
draft. You ready?
Yep.
Go.
Last pick of the draft is peanut butter M&Ms.
We have some. Right up
Wow. Actually, you're out.
They're gone. Yeah.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Caden made them all. That was a very interesting pick.
there. Wow, shout
Yeah.
out Caden for eating all the
I'm
peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah. The hell, Ted.
So
That's
if
all right.
I'm
We
if
love
I'm
you, Teddy.
if I'm really hungry, and all there is a vending machine with candy, I'm getting peanut M&Ms. I'm getting peanut M&Ms, and they're not even my favorite candy by all means at all. But like, if I'm hungry,
Ain't no way.
that's what you got to go to because it's mostly peanut.
How did Twizzlers, Laffy Taffy, Milky Way, Twix, Starburst, Rolos, 100 grand not
Pop
get
Rocks.
picked? Pop Rocks.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many.
Pop Rocks is a
There's
good
so
pick.
many American
Shout out
candies
Axe and
that are
Pots.
just superb.
And you pick a fucking lemon drop.
You underestimate the lemon flavor in a hard candy. Top
Dude.
tier.
Yeah,
Have
Jack,
you
you're
ever
the
had-
type of guy to pick dots.
Bullshit.
Dude, Jolly Ranchers? Favorite Jolly Rancher color?
Lemon.
Great. 3, 2, 1.
Lemon.
Blue.
Blue.
Hey, blue.
Yellow.
Blue or bust.
Dude, there's no. Is there a lemon?
They make a bag that's only lemon.
Oh my god.
If we're going the regular flavors, I'll say cherry red.
Yeah, lemon's good.
What's those chocolate balls?
Little lifesaver gummies.
Chocolate balls that are really bad. No one ever gets.
Chocolate
Whoppers.
milk.
Milk duds. Yeah, you would
Whoppers.
pick milk duds.
Thank you, Brandon.
Milk duds.
Thank
Oh
you.
no,
Milk duds
Whoppers.
aren't
Whoppers.
bad.
He's thinking of Whoppers.
Dude, Whoppers.
Okay.
Dude,
Whoppers.
Almond
Worst
Joy
candy.
sucks.
Worst candy of all time.
Almond
Go.
Joy.
Take that back.
Almond Joy.
Take
Almond
that
Joy.
back.
Almond Joy.
Take that back.
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy.
Oh,
100%.
they're so good.
I'm saying Whoppers.
Or Payday.
Nice
I'm not a
and
Payday
good.
fan.
Either Whoppers.
Connor, what's your worst?
Either Whoppers
The
or
worst?
Almond Joys.
Yeah, the worst has got to be, well, fuck black licorice. We can all agree on that.
That doesn't even
Yeah,
count.
yeah,
That's
that-
not even
that-
candy.
It
Joys
doesn't
suck.
really count.
Almond Joy
Boo.
sucks.
Tootsie Rolls suck. I hate them.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
So like
Tootsie
you're at a street parade and there's a shit ton of Tootsie Rolls being thrown
I'm
out.
throwing them back.
You're not even gonna pick them
I'm
up.
using that as ammunition.
Damn. You throw them at the Tootsie Roll
Yeah.
pass route. It's like I don't want
Or
your Tootsie Rolls. Take them back.
Sweet tarts are also very awful.
Oh come
Yeah.
on.
I can agree on that.
Yeah.
All right, boys. That's
I don't like dots.
That's that.
that's that. I think. Dude, I mean, we're in an hour and 10 minutes right now.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
I got
dude.
so much to say, Brady. This
Time
has been so much
flies.
fun.
So much to say, so much to do. You wanna scratch off that scratch ticket?
Yep.
Let's end this with me becoming $5,000 richer.
Yep. So
Is that the max prize?
well,
Yes.
well,
Let's do it.
Connor kind of does this here. Let's just wrap this up, boys. What do you think, Jack? What do you got to say at the end? What do you think of it?
This was my first podcast, and ever since I was in like 10th grade,
Yep.
I've always wanted to be in a
How do-
podcast.
How does it feel?
Amazing, and the quality of the mics are amazing,
That's annoying.
Yep.
and that
Good job.
that makes me happy. The
It's-
quality of the mics
It's nice. Yeah.
and the headsets and the conversation. It was a good conversation.
conversation. I feel like it was pretty solid altogether. I feel like there could have been. We were pretty unprepared. I'm not gonna lie. We kind of came up with some questions.
We
about
wung it.
30 minutes before we started, but that's fine. Gabe, what do you got to say?
First podcast. This has been
is that
really
Pat?
fun. Super chaotic.
Wait, did we win?
No, I was just he said,
Can I do
he
your
said
other one?
past tense winged it. Like he said we wung it. I just had to say something. We wung it.
We
Go
won
ahead.
this. We won this podcast. Super chaotic.
Is that not a word?
We're
No
just
way.
trying to figure everything out. The next couple podcasts are gonna be way better. I
I'm
can
looking it up.
promise you that.
I couldn't agree more.
Is the past tense we winged it?
But
It's funny.
all in all, this podcast was a blast.
Dude,
Love
I
these
love
boys here. Every single one of them.
I love you.
Yeah, it was just great.
Did we lose?
We lost.
Oh, that's
I
not
am
fair.
We
$0 richer.
lost.
Damn, you
Hey,
did
can
too
you
much.
play the sound? We lost.
I think
You were right.
I think-
the past tense of wing it is winged it. Damn. All right, go ahead.
All right.
he looked that up, ladies and gentlemen. That's on my computer screen right here.
We're
I think
Go ahead.
before you say anything, I think this should be a tradition of ours
I
when the
think, yeah.
Vikings win.
okay. So every week.
Yeah,
Every week,
exactly.
baby. Every week.
During
So
the football season.
I'm looking over at Brandon right now. He's an audience. You gotta listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, he's been sitting there
Hop
enduring.
hop on real quick. Jack, take your headphones off. I'm
Take my
sorry.
Whole shit off?
You're taking your headphones off. Keep the mic down. God fucking damn it.
Just get out of the way.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Wow, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
Dude, how nice is
Hey,
that?
Brandon.
Yeah, yeah,
I
no,
really like this.
I
Just
want
gotta
to
say
hear.
that.
We want some feet. Jack, can you make sure you're not in the camera right now?
It's a bad time to do that.
Okay.
He's wunging it.
All right.
Wunging it.
All right, Brandon. I want to hear. Give us some feedback. What did you think?
I really like that. The draft.
He's looking at me.
I don't know what he was doing, but
Don't worry about him.
Skittles and
Skittles
Did
is
it make
great.
it?
Skittles and Snickers. I don't know how those weren't, but
Snickers is an A1 candy. Kinda mad I didn't
that's a
pick it.
first rounder.
Skittles are too. They're great.
Dude,
Yeah.
we dropped the ball.
How do you feel about this, Brandon?
No, this
whole podcast?
is good. This
Yeah.
is real good. I need to be here more often for
Yeah,
these
dude. I
because
agree.
they're a good time. They're a
Yeah.
good time.
Connor.
I wish we didn't go on for so long. I mean, that's not to say that it wasn't. Didn't enjoy every moment of it. I just wish there was more time for me to continue doing this. I enjoy this so much. This has been a dream of mine.
I'm not gonna lie. We can just end this episode and start another one if you want.
We can do that.
I very much want that.
This
I
is a
mean, I
possibility.
could do this forever. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy this so much. Episode 2, this was a pilot episode, so, we're still getting our toes in the water and everything. But
Experimental.
We're dipping them.
I'm extremely excited for what the future holds for this podcast and the different topics we'll talk about and, the familiarities we're going to get with this whole thing. But, Brady, I do appreciate you
sir.
giving all of us this opportunity to
Oh, yeah.
It's a
speak
blast.
our truth, and
Just have a good
it's a
time.
real blast.
Honestly, boys, it's been a pleasure. I can't thank you guys enough for taking a Friday night to come hang out with me and just shoot the shit.
Shoot the shit.
it's a
Always
good
down to
time.
shoot the shit.
Always down.
Always down. It's like Connor said, it's the first really fireside chat. Brady Bunch shoots the shit.
Brady Bunch.
It's gonna be a fun ride, like Connor said. I am really looking forward to see where this goes in the future. With all 5 of us here, I think it's just gonna be a blast every time. I'm never worried that this isn't gonna be fun. I know when we have bad days or a bad week, I know we'll be able to come back and sit down here with the 5 of us and just have a good fucking time.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter.
Yes, sir.
We've all been together for forever. Like Connor said, he was like my buddy in Valley Fair in 5th grade.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
we've been around each other forever. It's been a good time. We have so many memories together. I
So
know
many
you guys
stories.
at the rental house. We had a lot of great times in
Yeah.
that basement. A lot of great times in that basement.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I said, dude, I can't thank all of you guys enough for being here tonight. Just testing it out with me. It's been a blast, and like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. I'm gonna fucking tear up. Like,
No, I
Love you guys.
yeah,
Dude,
I
I-
Boys.
That's all you gotta say.
it's
Love
been,
you guys.
We've been day one since fucking before day one.
Oh yeah.
right.
Yeah. I think about high school. I think about us. So it's been a blast. So
Well, if if you've made it this far, cheers to you.
Yeah,
You
I
are
doubt it.
our biggest fans so far.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
if-
tune in for episode 2.
Yeah,
If
give us
you
a-
made it this far, comment wunged it.
Yes,
got
Wunged.
wunged it.
Honestly, give us some feedback too.
Yep, do that.
Some.
Tell us what you
critiquing.
want to see. What do you want to hear, Connor, Brady, Gabe,
Yeah.
Jack, Brandog? What do you want us to talk about?
Just
What's something you want to know about us?
we're here to have a good time.
And, shoot the shit about.
So
Yep,
you know,
something to
with
shoot
that
shit
being
about.
said, guys, fucking love you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.
Peace.
Yeah.